Honey, where are you going?
I gotta go pay this stupid gas bill. They say they're gonna shut it off.
Well, hurry, I'm cooking your favorite.
Roast possum? Whew, I know it's fresh because I run over it this morning.
Well, do you even know where you're going?
I'll find it. It's gotta be downtown somewhere.
There's no reason not to know where you're going if you visit our GIS mapping system. There's a utility layer that you can pull up. It'll tell you who your gas provider is, who your electric provider is, who your cable provider is. You can go on the GIS website and you can say, okay, this is my particular property, who services those utilities for that particular property. GIS system is not only a mapping system to show you where to go, but also it gives you the option to see information about those particular points that are on those maps. A layer is basically the information that's available on the map. Your three major layers would be your streets and address points, your parcels and your zoning type information, and then you're going to have your aerial photographs. You can go on the GIS website, type in your address, pull up the garbage collection layer, and it'll tell you what days the garbage collection is supposed to be picked up in your particular area. There's a drainage layer there. If you would click on it, it'd tell you exactly what drainage area your property is in. Instead of you having to make a phone call that a street light is out on the corner of your piece of property, you can click on that particular street light and report the outage. You also have council districts. Who's your councilman, who is your representative, all of your voting precincts. In our recreations layer, you can type in your physical address and then it'll show you where the nearest parks, the nearest boat launches, you know, recreation information. Before you leave home, you can kind of have a direction.
Can I pay my gas bill?
To access our GIS mapping system, you would go to tpcg.org, and then in the How Do I box, you're going to go ahead and type in GIS, click on GIS mapping system, and then it opens up the GIS portion of the parish site. There's a disclaimer. You click on the disclaimer box, and then you're in the GIS map. Once you're in the GIS mapping system, you have 4 search criteria that you can use. The first thing is a street address. If you're not sure of the physical street address, you can search by just a street. You can search by a township and range, or you can search by a parcel account number. I think our biggest users of the system are real estate people. Let's say you were looking for a piece of property that you have a tax notice on. Sometimes there's no physical address on it. You just got in a tax notice for a piece of marsh properties that you have and you're not sure where it is. You can use a GIS site to find a general location of where that particular property is so that you can see what it is. You can take that parcel account number that's on that tax notice. You can type that in and you can find where that particular piece of property is. You know, maybe how to get to it, if it's accessible by car or if it's only accessible by boat. The participating agencies include the Terrebonne Parish Communications District, the fire departments, the police departments, the assessor's office, the Consolidated Waterworks, number 1, the utilities, public works, homeland security, and the planning departments. The planning department has a layer that has the current zoning information. The assessor's office maintains the parcel layer. They provide all of the information for the property boundaries and the ownership information. I know we have a system here of reporting tall grass. Let's say that you just want to kind of be a good neighbor, and before you report them to the authorities, you want to talk to them directly. This may be an easy way for you to find that information. The main reason for the GIS department is to take all of the assets that the parish has and put them in a system. We would really appreciate any input to make it user-friendly for the general public and for the employees of the parish.
You never guessed how hard it is to find that gas place.
You did pay the bill.
Well, Bought some sushi, y'all?